Shit is so absurd, it just be on my nerves. They don't like how I move, I just be on my swerve. Just be on my swerve. I done paid my dues, lost some blood, this shit is on my words. Shit is on my words, it's on my word. Started from the bottom, I was on the curve. I was on the best days was the first and 15th. Every now and then it was on the third. Guess you mad now cause I'm verge, or the verge. Don't wanna see me come up or emerge.
Young world. Sheesh. We got Cassie out here running up on Diddy, running down on Diddy. Stuff is looking ugly, man. Cassie come out with this lawsuit. Let me read the story. My thing is this, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, yo, for one, is this surviving Diddy or is this Diddy surviving the system? You know what I'm saying? All this stuff going on right now with Keefy D. A couple months ago, the stuff came out about the Ciroc vodka. We thought the Joker owned it all this time. Come to find out, he was just an ambassador, a front man. You know what I'm saying? A flunky. That went bad. He talking about suing them. Like I said, then this Keefy D stuff coming out. It appears to me that somebody or someone, some kind of entity, is definitely after Diddy. That's what it appears like to me. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, but he got to pay the piper. Somebody got to be he got to take the fall now. He didn't got too much money. They said, Joker, look, we didn't give you too much money. You've been out here all this time running around doing whatever the hell you want to do. Now it's time to pay the piper. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, are we really surprised by this, especially in this day and age, we're surprised that she came out and is doing this, but it's only a matter of time before somebody's going to come after Diddy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to read the story. I didn't even read the whole story. I just saw headlines and stuff. So I was like, damn, let me get this up on here real quick. See what's going on. So the story says, Sean Diddy Combs accused of RAPE, cycle of abuse, by ex Cassie in new lawsuit. The music mogul Sean Combs, best known as Diddy, has been accused of RAPE, sexual assault, and sex trafficking by his ex-girlfriend Cassie. Cassie, who sued under her legal name Cassandra Ventura, dated the famed hip-hop producer for about 11 years before they split in 2018. She filed her sex trafficking and sexual assault lawsuit against Combs on Thursday in U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. The Ventura's lawsuit alleges that she was held down by Mr. Combs and endured a decade of his violent behavior and disturbed demands, referring to the period with him as dark times during which she was trapped by Mr. Combs in a cycle of abuse, according to a copy of the complaint obtained by Thursday by the Times. She accused him of RAP in her home, and after she tried to leave him, physically attacking and injuring her, forcing her to engage in sex. I already said the goddamn word already, so why I try to not say it now? Sex acts with the male sex workers. Oh, and with other people, sex acts with male sex workers while filming the encounters. Running around with a firearm, introducing her to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse, and requiring her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. And look, this is crazy because we just saw this Bilal dude with he talking about he was doing that for Jada Smith, for Jada. You know what I'm saying? For Jada and Will, or just Jada. Talking about she was sending him to the doctor to get prescriptions in his name and stuff like. See this stuff, man, this is why these people, man, like, it's hard to just. I mean, it's fun to sit here and just go at Diddy and bash the Joker and stuff like that. But it's like at the same time, how do we know if these people are being accurate? This stuff is real. It's real convenient. The timing is convenient. All the stuff with Keefy D, because we know they most likely can't get any type of conviction with P Diddy with the I'm calling him Puff Daddy. This Diddy stuff, guy. I'm tired of this damn Diddy. I'm from the '80s. Puff the goddamn daddy. I'm calling him Puff Daddy. Puffy was of course he probably can't get convicted criminally at this point. I wouldn't think. But that don't mean he can't be held liable civilly. You know what I'm saying? A lawsuit, some type of thing like that. So he got the thing going on with the liquor thing he's suing. Then he got this Keefe D thing going on. Now this lawsuit. It looked at me like they're trying to tie the Joker's money up. That's what it looked like to me. They're trying to tie his money up, tie his resources up, blackball him in certain entities or certain people in the industry are not going to mess with somebody. They got a lawsuit, especially a lawsuit that's of this magnitude, that's this ugly. You know what I'm saying? So this looks real weird to me, man. It's looking kind of suspicious, but I'm gonna keep on reading. I read that part. Say he signed her to his label, Bad Boy Records, and within a few years lured Miss Ventura into a ostentatious, fast-paced, and drug-fueled lifestyle, and into a romantic relationship with him. Her boss, one of the most powerful men in the entertainment industry, and the vicious, cruel, and controlling man nearly 2 decades, her senior, the lawsuit said. And that's another thing. Now you run back talking about this, and I'm not sitting here caping for fucking Diddy, like or Puffy, whatever. That's not what I'm doing. If certain things were committed, then you know what I'm saying, it shouldn't be and it's wrong and stuff like that. But why do people wait like that, then come out and like I said, the timing is super questionable to me. Super questionable. The lawsuit also names Diddy's business, Bad Boy Entertainment, and Bad Boy Records among the defenders, as well as Epic Records and Combs Enterprises LLC. Representatives for Bad Boy Entertainment executive did not immediately respond to the Times' request for comment. However, in a statement to the New York Times, which first reported on the lawsuit, Diddy's lawyer, Ben Brafman, said that his client vehemently denies these offensive and outrageous allegations and accused Ventura of being persistent and demanding more than $30 million from Diddy for the past 6 months. $30 million. He added that the lawsuit was riddled with baseless and outrageous lies, aiming to tarnish Mr. Combs' reputation and seeking a payday. That's what I be talking about, man, because ever since the pandemic happened, a lot of people, a lot of entertainers, a lot of people in general, even regular people, have lost their source of income. Times is hard. Things ain't like they used to be. Stuff is slowing down. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people was turning, and people like this are used to living a certain lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, on the other hand, could we really like not believe it? I'm not gonna sit there and act like it'd be far fetched of Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Joker doesn't been all. We done heard all type of creepy stuff about Diddy. You know what I mean? But it's just always weird to me when people that are around somebody for so many years and come out way after the fact, then talking about the Joker held me down. It was crazy though when she said made her do sex acts with other men. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of crazy. And then I seen I'm not sure if it's true, a headline that said Keefe D got beat up in jail 3 times already. I'm not sure how true that is. I think Reggie Wright or somebody, I think seemed like a title or something like that. I didn't read into it. But I think that this whole Keefe D thing, I think they trying to come after Diddy's money. That's what they're trying to do. If you sit and think about it, what black entertainers that had a lot of money really made it out of Hollywood with all their money, not being locked up, not some type of lawsuit, slander, accusations, you know what I'm saying? And if you think about it, Diddy, you got Diddy, Suge Knight. Well, Sugar's out the picture now, but Diddy, Suge, I guess you could say Irv Gotti. Nobody knew when these dudes were at the top of their game, the moguls, the music moguls and stuff. We didn't know that these were going to be the last ones. You know what I'm saying? So I can't think off the top of my head right now who else, but definitely Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Diddy, definitely, like I said, Suge Knight, he's already out the picture. Oh, Rap a Lot, Lil J, J Prince, people like that. We didn't see it coming to where the industry was going to end like it did. We thought these kind of people was going to be around forever. Then there'd be more made after them. They go away, more come. We didn't realize that the music industry, the software, and the way people consume music was going to totally change. So now all that stuff is out the window. So that's not no more. You can't come around like Diddy and no more and come up like that. But these are the people that are left. So they gotta. In my mind, I'm looking like they gotta get the money from these people. They ain't gonna let Diddy, J Prince, whoever else walk up out of this thing with all their money intact, all their stuff unscathed and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying. To me, it's just real convenient. I could be totally wrong. Chico Shogun says, show that it is a temporary thing. I didn't see when you said that. I missed what you were talking about. So I didn't even realize you put a comment over here. It shows that it's a temporary thing. Um, like I said, I don't know what you're talking about, but and chances are, like a lot of these lawsuits, even like the thing with Keefe D, some of this stuff, I can't see Keefe D being convicted for that. I see him either getting taken down in jail and or released on a technicality before this ever even goes through. You know what I'm saying? I do think this is at Diddy. Oh yeah, the music industry showed that it's definitely a temporary thing, and definitely now more than I'm born in '81, so I grew up in the '80s and '90s. When I was younger, seeing like big movie stars and big time hip hop artists and musicians and stuff like that, it was like a big thing back then. It was something that it lasted for you. You would think it was going to last forever. You know what I'm saying? It was something that was like a big deal. You couldn't go on Instagram and see what the Joker's doing all goddamn day. You couldn't see what he was eating every couple minutes. You didn't see all of his thoughts coming out of his mouth every couple. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, celebrities to people like me at my time were real celebrities. You know what I'm saying? But now, as the more time went on, the more it became more of a temporary thing. And these kids in here now don't understand that at all. They got the goddamn money phone to their ear, thinking they got all this. Dude, that is not gonna last too long. This music thing got a definite expiration date, especially in this right here. I mean, especially in this day and time right here. And it's just crazy, man, because I mean, it looks like Diddy did all the right stuff with his money. He's still out there, but at the same time, he had us out here thinking that he owns Ciroc Vodka. They come out with a lawsuit or drop them. We sitting there like, how you get dropped from something you own? You know what I'm saying? Ain't you supposed to be the goddamn head honcho, the Jefe, the Jefe, and all this type of stuff? And they dropped him like he didn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's real spooky and creepy. I mean, as much as everybody bashes Diddy, yeah, he do be on some BS. I don't want to see nobody get taken. I'm not sitting there saying that this is some BS allegations, but I don't want to see nobody getting taken down with BS allegations. And like I said, I'm not here to try to bash her because this could be true. Understand her perspective, how you doing? She said, this shocked me. Yeah, the fact that she came out with this shocked me, definitely. I'm not really surprised that this is something of this sort is coming down on Diddy because it appears to me that they're out to get him, the machine, you know what I'm saying? But for it to be her, yeah, that definitely, I'm like, oh, she came out with a lawsuit talking about RAPE and the Young Miami just took her place. Yeah, and of course, the chick's gonna be bitter after that. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of these entertainers, I be feeling bad for some of them, especially if it's false accusations. But sometimes you be like, dude, you should be moving better than this. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to move. Chico Shogun says, seems the Godfathers of the entertainment industry are being removed from power, maybe to be replaced with those with a different vibration, application to the younger generation. And that's what I'm saying, because all these moguls from back in the day, they're all gone. There's only Diddy's like the last one left. You got Master P out here, but it looks like he's out here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not where he was before. You got Dame Dash, definitely not where he was before. I mean, he's still making moves and still doing stuff, but not on the level he was before. And like I said, when I was younger in the 90s, we didn't see this coming. We didn't know that it was going to take over the whole way music is consumed every time the artists themselves and people got a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? I broke this down on my last channel. I ain't going to break the whole thing down now, but I broke down. I think I was the first person that really made a video about this. I've seen a lot of people saying it since then. This is like 10 years ago. Long story short, it started on tape decks and stuff like that. Once everybody figured out the tape deck, record tapes, shell them out your trunk, then they came out with the CD. That took a minute for people to break down, be able to sell themselves, you know what I'm saying? Sell them out of their trunk. Once they figured that out, then they come out with it was Napster first, you know what I'm saying? If you remember Napster, and it was a LimeWire and stuff like that. They came out with stuff like that to stop people from being able to make money themselves on CDs. Now it's streaming, so now it's just to the point where it's just like, ain't nothing going on with this shit. Now this is just a total disaster for anybody trying to get money in music. It's not even there no more at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. All the moguls, you got Diddy out here left. They pretty much took Dame Dash down. I think really, if I sit here and think about it, the last one that's really standing besides Diddy is Jay Prince. I think Jay Prince is the last one who's really out here standing tall as far as like with the money he got, stuff like that. There's been through some allegations, all this type of stuff happens going on. But at the end of the day, I think he still got the money he got. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much it's Diddy and Jay Prince, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure I'm probably forgetting somebody or some people, But anybody from the 90s era that's still on top, these moguls from back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Diddy and Jay Prince is the last ones left that's really on top like that as far as with the money and stuff. So it's not surprising to me. Once that thing came out about the whole Ciroc thing and now he's suing Ciroc, I was like, this don't something about it. Then I was like, this ain't good. Something don't look right about this. Then they go and pick up Keefe D. You know what I'm saying? And they keep trying to put Diddy in it. But like I said, it's gonna be hard to try to get a case on him criminally. But as far as civilly, I could see them doing that. But the thing about the law is this is why you got to stay out of the law in any kind of capacity. The thing about the law, the way they work is that just by filing certain charges or certain accusations, that's going to be enough to tie your money up. You know what I'm saying? Tie your money up, and then in this day and age, when certain accusations come out, you can lose all kind of sponsorships, deals, all type of stuff. Chico Shogun said Jay Prince looks super evil. I don't think he going anytime soon. He's the AI Heyman, the Al Heyman of rap. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, I feel what you're saying, that's true, but at the end of the day, when these people want you, they're going to take you down. You know what I'm saying? They'll figure out a way to take you down. They'll throw a chick out here to bring us some accusations up. They'll, any old goddamn thing, molest, child stuff will come up on you. Like I said, RAPE, any old thing they could bring up. And you got to always keep in mind, too, a lot of these people, like Diddy and them, with all these secret parties and stuff they be talking about, trust what I tell you. Like, you don't hear me talking about all this stuff a lot no more, all the Illuminati stuff, but that's how my first channel was built. I used to be heavy on all that stuff. That stuff is real. Trust what I tell you. It's not as spooky as you might think. It's not like the whole got to be in a room with candles and all that type of stuff. And what it is that when they giving somebody all this money, you know what I'm saying? They got to make sure, for one, if you black, they got to make sure that you're not going to do nothing that help the black community. That's one. They give you millions of dollars, hundreds of $1 million, as long as you ain't going to go do what they don't want you to do with the money. That's for one. For two, once you get invited into these circles, into these rooms around these people in these type of businesses, they got to be able to control you in general, and they don't want you going out and telling the stuff they be doing, their secrets, you know what I'm saying, how they get down. So what they do is they take pictures, they take video, and you see people like Whack 100 and them like last year or whatever. It happens all the time. It still goes on to this day. This is how business is, you know what I'm saying, done in Hollywood, entertainment, movie, all this type of stuff. They got to make sure they got some dirt on you. You wake up one day, you act funny, to send a text to your phone one day like, look, it'd be a picture of you with some dude around you, or do you doing some questionable drugs or some questionable stuff. That they invited you to this party, gave you some drugs, knocked you out with the drugs, you passed out, send somebody in there, take some crazy pictures with you. You wake up not knowing what's going on. Then you get a text in your phone talking about, look, Joker, this is what we got you doing. You're going to go out here and do what the hell we got want you to do, or this is going to come out. You know what I'm saying? But that really happens, believe it or not. That's not a myth. That's not a theory. But like I said, it's not on a level like it got to be some big spooky stuff. It's just the people around you that don't want you to take their resources and take their spot. They got to always keep you in place. You know what I mean? Especially back in the days, it was different. Nowadays, you can go on the internet, you can make a song, you can get lucky, put it on whatever, it blows up. You could be somebody by yourself. But in the 90s and the 80s, stuff, it wasn't like that. They controlled every aspect. Anything that was going to be seen by anybody, the machine controlled all of it from head to toe. You couldn't just go out to. When I was young in the 90s, when I first started thinking I was a rapper and stuff like that, there was one person in the whole goddamn town, maybe two. There might have been two people in the whole town that why the hell the music come on? There might have been two people in the whole town that had a studio, a recording studio. Might have been two people. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was back then. You couldn't just be on your computer at home, go into your bathroom, talking about you in the booth in the studio, make a song come out, and then it even sound decent sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all the extra stuff no more. It wasn't like that. So everything that was coming through to the people, the machine controlled that shit. Trust what I'm telling you. Chico Shogun said true, but I personally think the eviler you are, the longer you last personally. That's definitely true. I think that's definitely a fact in the industry. That's for damn sure. But the only thing I'm saying is that no matter what stage you're at, there's always people that are bigger than you. Like I said on many videos, we have never seen nobody who really runs the world. Anybody we see is not somebody who really controls this shit. Everybody they put in front of us, no matter what industry is in, no matter what, they not the ones that really run it. You know what I'm saying? And the way power works is that every level under the top power are all being fooled by the level above them. They're all having to do the same shit that the people below them are doing. There's two classes of people. You either with the people that run the world or you with the people that live in the world. Ain't nothing in between. It look like there is, but really just not. You know what I'm saying? All these jokers here, Diddy and all these people, they'll never get, you know what I'm saying? They look like they're in a certain position, but really they're not. They are, but they ain't. You know what I mean? Because and the more you got, it's almost like you put more into a trap because once you get used to a certain lifestyle, then if you lose that, just think if you tomorrow you got millions of dollars and you got access to all type of stuff, and they threaten to take it from you, you'll do probably any goddamn thing to keep that. You know what I'm saying? You got mansions and yachts and all this stuff. Any females you want, eating great food, and somebody say, "Oh, tomorrow we're gonna take all this shit away from you if you don't do what we say." You'll pretty much do any goddamn thing. You might go do something to your own parent. You know what I'm saying? Behind some shit like that, once you get corrupted by that, and a lot of them do. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm gonna pull the article back up in case anybody in here didn't see it yet. But read the first part because I didn't realize it was this graphic just by reading headlines, and then I was like, damn. So it says Sean Diddy Combs accused of RAPE psycho of abuse by ex Cassie new lawsuit. It's a music. Well, I'm just read this one part where I was like, damn. Hold up. She said, right here she says she accused him of RAPing her in her own home after she tried to leave him, physically attacking and injuring her, forcing her to engage in sex acts with male sex workers while filming the encounters, running around with a firearm, introducing her to a lifestyle of excessive alcohol and substance abuse, and requiring her to procure illicit prescriptions to satisfy his own addictions. God damn, that just sounds nuts. Diddy, I hope you ain't on no stuff like that. I mean, like I said, the timing is questionable, and I don't see why if you getting illegal prescription stuff, like why would you use somebody like why would you use your girlfriend to do it? I don't understand that part. That sounds kind of like how like the dude Bilal was saying that Jada was using him to do that, having him go get prescription drugs in his name to give to her. I can understand something like that. That makes sense. But you're not gonna use your spouse to do that. You know what I'm saying? To go out and get some illicit drugs. Chico Shogun said, "True. I think they make these guys act um like animals. More richer they get, so they lose their mind with guilt and regret. Or guilt and regret, I guess you meant. Hence why they gotta replace them. Remember Diddy's dark depression. They all go through that. They all go through that, and they gotta keep you corrupt because it's at the everybody. You know what I'm saying? You be having money and stuff, but it's always a chance that one of these people can wake up like, you know what? I really want to do something right. I want to help the people. I want to, you know what I'm saying? And they can't have that. They cannot have that. You're going against their program. And like I said, it's just nowadays, Diddy's the last one left. You got Diddy, you got Jay Prince. I know I'm probably forgetting one or two more, but ain't too many jokers left for them to go get their money from. There's not too many of them left. And at the same time, I'm not going to sit there and act like I'm caping or trying to rescue jokers because a lot of these dudes wasted them, did some dumb stuff with their money. Like I said, I'm from the 90s. I mean, even now, they still wasting money. But back then, even like Dame Dash, you know what I'm saying? I F with Dame Tough. I like what he stand for and stuff like that. But there was a time when Dame Dash wouldn't wear the same pair of shoes twice. God damn it, Dame Dash wouldn't wear the same pair of Uptowns 2 times in a goddamn row. Or was it Fat Joe? I think it was Dame Dash, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, popping tags and stuff they was calling it. Jokers wouldn't wear the same thing 2 times. I'm not saying 2 days in a row like they're supposed to wear it back to. No, I'm talking about not twice, not even today and on Friday or on next. You know what I'm saying? Not even 5 days apart. That's the type of time that a lot of these people was on because we thought this shit was never going to end in the 90s. We didn't think this would ever go away. I'm saying we like the community, the culture. You know what I'm saying? We didn't think there was going to be a time when that would end. Then they bought the streaming out years later. Eventually, like I said, there's other steps in between. But once the streaming thing came out, Messed up everything. Messed up goddamn everything. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, man. It's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate. At the end of the day, I want to see nobody go down for bullshit, but who knows? This shit could be totally true, man. Because on the other side of the coin, the more money you got, the more access you got, the more crazier you usually are, because you can make all your craziest, wildest dreams come true. They say these people with this money be into some weird, creepy, wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Eyes wide shut and all that and worse shit than that. So that's about it, man. But this stuff is spooky, man. I didn't expect her to say the stuff she was saying. Like, god damn, talking about he got her doing sex acts with male workers and stuff. Like, and he running around with a gun, a firearm. Like that shit just sound crazy. But it looked like that is Diddy's turn to burn, man. That's what it looked like. Diddy's turn to burn. And when it's all said and done, there's part of me that be feeling bad for people like that, and the other part of me is like, you, not that you get what you deserve, but it's like, because at the end of the day, people gonna do what they want, do what makes you happy. You shouldn't have to do nothing else besides what makes you happy. But at the end of the day, it's like, dude, the way some of these people carry on for all these years, is like you ain't got nothing different you want to do at this point. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing different you want to try, and then their favorite thing is, oh, I'm doing stuff behind the scenes. You don't see what I'm doing, all this stuff. Well, Joker, it don't really count then. If we don't feel the effects of the stuff you're doing and see what you're doing, well, goddamn it, it don't goddamn it count. I ain't saying you're supposed to go to a person and film them every time you hand money out and put it on camera. I ain't saying that, but damn, we supposed to be able to see some of the good shit you say you out here doing in the goddamn community. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't tangible, does it even matter? If you talking about you donated $5 million to some fund that don't got nothing to do with nobody in the damn community, then what the hell do we care? You know what I mean? It ain't benefiting us. It ain't trickling down to us in no type of way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Chico Shogun said their time always comes. Just like Eddie Griffin said, man. It sounded crazy when Eddie Griffin said it, but it was true. He said every black entertainer leaves his business with an asterisk by their name. Don't nobody get out unscathed. Like, if you sit there and think about it, there's like very few people that left the industry who had all this money who left unscathed, man. It's like very, very rare. And all the best, and is it a coincidence that all the best in every category died early or got some no, are all dead is what it is. Everybody got Michael Jackson dead, Prince dead, Whitney Houston dead, Tupac dead, Biggie dead. All the best people, Big Pun dead. All the best people in every category are dead and died way too soon. Bronze Runner, how you doing? So is that a coincidence? I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. It's crazy, yo. But I guess it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Diddy better. If I was, this is what I would do if I was Diddy. I would go down there with Russell Simmons and what is he in Belly somewhere or something like that. I would go to one of these Tony K. How you doing? I would go to one of these places that you can't get extradited from, just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. That's what I would do. If I reach the point of having any type of money, that's what I would do anyway. By the time the accusation come out on me, I'll be way in belly sipping on a Long Island iced tea or something. You talking about some allegations? I'll be reading that shit on the internet, looking at it on the news, talking about LOD versus the internet is going down for this. I'm way over in belly somewhere, Joker chilling on the beach, drinking a goddamn margarita or whatever they call it. Way out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how some of these dudes sit around and wait for the allegations to come. At this point, it's like you already know. Once the allegation comes, we've seen enough people go down with bogus stuff to where you, you probably won't make it. You know what I'm saying? So the minute you even see somebody look like they about to say something about you, Joker, get on the boat, get on the plane, and get up out of here. Get your ass up out of here. Don't even sit around and wait for the people to know what I'm saying. Just dip, get up out of here and bounce. That's what I would do. I got two, three, $400 million. You better sit around and take my money because somebody from 30, 40 years ago coming around talking about this. I'm out. Joker, bye. I'm gone. I'm not about to sit around and wait for you to take my life down after I done accumulated $300, $400, $500 million. somebody from 30, 40, 50 years ago show up talking about he did this to me in 19 way. I did. I'm out of here. I am not about to sit around and watch y'all hang me in the public when I got all this goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? You got enough money, you can build the life you want anywhere you want to go. I'll be down on the beach with bitches standing around me, feeding me grapes off of not bitches, females sitting around me. You know what I'm saying? Feeding me grapes off a goddamn a seashell or some crazy shit. That's what I'll be doing if I got 3, 4. I'm not sitting around here waiting for them to come take me down. Fuck out of here with that. And but we all knew Diddy's day would come. And don't be surprised if they say they charging him with this Tupac stuff, not criminally, but they're gonna probably figure out a way to get his money out of there. They're gonna say he's liable civilly, you know what I'm saying, and relinquish the Joker of hundreds of millions of dollars. And look how when Kanye out here last year. Look, this is how this shit worked. This is how bogus this stuff is. Kanye was out here doing what he did. They took all whatever they said. They said, "Oh, Kanye's not a billionaire no more." Like 2, 3 days later, all of a sudden they announced that Diddy was a billionaire. Nobody thought that was questionable. Out of nowhere, they didn't. Out of just like, not even a week later, Kanye falls off the billionaire list. Now all of a sudden they announce, "Oh, now Diddy's a billionaire." Just out of the blue. Don't even make no goddamn sense. That tells you right there this shit is questionable. You know what I'm saying? And the money they got, they can't spend it any goddamn way. They can only spend. They got to get permission on. I need to get back into my goddamn internet, my Illuminati bag, man, for real. Like how when I came out at first, I was passionate about all this stuff. This shit is so much stuff has happened. I just got tired of this shit. But let me get back in my Illuminati bag so I could break this shit down for y'all. I see a lot of people be out here saying certain stuff. They don't know what the hell they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the originators that bought this not really originator, but you know. So yeah, man, it is what it is. I'm about to get up out of here though, cause I got some other shit I want to talk about that I seen earlier. But I don't want to talk about it on here. I'm gonna do a separate video for it. About Jada, about some shit Jada said in the Breakfast Club, and I was like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I got to give her props for it. So I ain't, like I said, I ain't gonna talk about it over here, but also, and she, Jada's a goddamn witch, yo. The ability to sway your mind, you know what I'm saying? That can make you just automatically just think some other shit that you thought you knew you seen something, but they can just make you think, oh, maybe I didn't see that. Maybe I'm bugging. That's what Jada's out here doing. That's what she did on the Breakfast Club. People coming in make me want to talk about it now, but I'm gonna go up out of here and I'm gonna make a separate video about it. I got to break this shit that Jada said down. Bronze winner said LOD said the grapes. Word up, I'll be down in Melly, wherever the Russell Simmons is at, eating goddamn it grapes on the beach with a goddamn margarita, chilling. You're not about to take my full $506 billion. I'm about to sit here and watch you just eat me up. Hell no, I'm out of here. Fucking, I'm going. Damn sure ain't about to sit here and watch you just make a mockery out of me, throwing me all around the internet, all over TV, just beating me down, throwing me in every corner of the dark web and all that shit. I'm out of here. I ain't not about to sit here this shit. People like me coming out here making videos talking about you. Dude, I'm not doing that. If I got money, I'm out. If you a regular joker got to take the abuse, you got to sit there and take it. But I got millions of dollars, I'm not doing that. I'm not about to do that for you jokers. You know what I'm saying? Tasha K got the victim on her thing talking about LOD versus internet did this to me in 1991. Fuck out of here. I'm out of here. I'm not about to sit here and watch Tasha K and the rest of y'all jokers bash me to death. I'm gone. I'll be down there living my best life, watching y'all on the internet just like y'all watching me on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Watching y'all back through the goddamn internet. Cause Tony K said bronze winner fruit on the beach sound good. Yeah, goddamn it do. Fruit on the goddamn beach, laid up, chilling, away from all this nonsense and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Tony K, I'm not sure. I'm not sure who you are. Tony's like a unisex name, so I don't know if you're a man or a woman, but yeah, man. Diddy done messed up. I mean, well, it was coming at some point, but and this is why if I was rich, if I was something like that, to come around me, you gotta have a goddamn, not only a, what do they call it, NDA, non-disclosure agreement, you would have to be under 24-hour surveillance at all times. There'd be cameras positioned inside my house everywhere you go, and in the goddamn bathroom. Um, you got to sign a waiver to say I can beat you to goddamn death if I want, and you can't do nothing. You had to go through hell to be around me if I was had millions and millions of dollars. I am not about to. Oh, 20K said I'm a woman, sir. All right, I wasn't sure. My fault. Calm down. I wasn't sure because Tony's is a unisex. It could be either way. But with the I usually is a female. You know what I'm saying? So my bad, 20K. But yeah, to come around me if I was rich, you would have to jump through so many goddamn hoops. You pretty much got to sign your whole existence over to me. Like I gotta be your goddamn guardian. I got to be your power of attorney. Your everything. You know what I'm saying? Spending late at my house if I got money like that. You got to pretty much sign your goddamn life over to me. Your child support. I want every goddamn thing. Fucking life insurance policy. You need to give me everything to come to my house if I'm rich like that. You're not about to have me thinking we vibing all night. We've been here all week. We just doing all type of shit all night. Screwing and drinking and smoking. I don't really smoke. I'm just saying eating good, and then I take you down to the beach. We on a date. A week later, talking about he did all the stuff. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I'm not even giving nobody the opportunity to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I am gonna get out of here though because I do want to talk about Jada on the Breakfast Club earlier with her goddamn magical magician ass, man. But she said some real stuff on there about some stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely true. A lot more people need to see this. Kimberly Frazier 2.0, how you doing? So yeah, shout out to everybody that came through. It's like YouTube playing with me every time I say I'm about to leave, then more people come in, then I'll be wanting to stay. But I'm gonna get out of here though, because like I said, I want to work on this Jada thing before I forget about it. Cause I got to work this into my podcast. I'm about to come out with a new podcast, a couple podcasts probably actually. But I want to build on this Jada thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it did make sense what she was saying. So shout out to everybody that came through. Much appreciation to everybody that was here. Kimberly Frazier, Tony K, Brown's Runner, Chico Shogun, Interstellar Perspective. I think that's everybody that came through. Brown's Runner says something LOD because it's dangerous out here, period. All kinds of mentally health cases. Yeah, man, it definitely is because a joker like me had mental health in had in my days. You know what I'm saying? I've been through all that type of stuff. That's why I'm about to do a podcast, man. There's I got a lot of stuff to my background and to my story that I don't even talk about, and most of it I ain't going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be clear. I ain't about to go out here and spill my goddamn guts and spill all the goddamn secrets. I'll tell a couple of things, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't about to come out here and tell y'all all the juicy, spooky stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't and won't, but I'm gonna talk about some more. I'm gonna talk about some more in-depth stuff about your character and about you know what I'm saying, mental health and stuff like that, and the things that really make people who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I'm the type of person. Yeah, I try to like everybody else. We all put a mask on. You try to come outside. You try to look decent. You try to look respectful. You want to look well prepared and put together and all that type. But at the end of the goddamn day, we ain't nothing but animals with intelligence. Everybody. I don't give a damn how good you look, how much money you got, um, where you're from, what color you are. At the end of the goddamn day, humans are animals that with a little bit of extra intelligence. Believe what I'm telling you. I don't put nothing past nobody. That's why I'm the type of person you could tell me any goddamn thing, and I won't be like, oh, like you know what I'm saying. Nothing is gonna surprise me like that. Brown's Runner. Well, have a good night. So I appreciate you coming through. Much love to you as always. I'm the kind of person that there ain't nothing that you could tell me that's gonna make me turn my stomach or be like, oh, that's crazy. Anybody is capable of anything. Anybody is capable of goddamn anything. Two things that taught me that. One was when I went through heartbreak. The first time I went, like the time I really got my heart broke. That and then going through some problems I had in the street, specific incident, taught me that anybody is capable of anything. You know what I'm saying? Even your parents. I'm not even saying that like my parents did not. I'm just saying like everybody's an individual. Your mom is an individual before she's your mom. Your dad, you know what I'm saying, or your brother, your sister, everybody is an individual before they're the label that you think they are. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get into more stuff. I guess you could call it psychology type stuff, more psychological type stuff. Because I'm into that. You know what I'm saying? For better or for worse, for good or bad, right or wrong, I'm into that type of shit. Trying to figure out what makes a person tick, what make a person want to just go over and just choke a bitch. And, you know what I'm saying? I want to know stuff like, I'm into stuff like that. What make you think, not even just that, what make you be the kind of person that get off on somebody putting a chain around your neck and all that type of stuff and beating you down or all type of stuff. I'm interested in all that type of shit. I want to know what make a joker crazy. You know what I'm saying? What make a joker be into the stuff? We see some of the stuff. We be like, what are you even doing? How you even into that type of stuff? What makes a person wake up one day and just some of the stories we say, there's just so many of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into certain psychological shit and break it down and try to figure out what was this joker thinking? What has he been through? Yeah, Tasha K, maybe demons. There you go. Maybe some goddamn demons. You know what I mean? Maybe some goddamn demons out here. And I ain't gonna lie, there was a couple of females I talked to that I thought was clones. It might sound crazy. Why am I even doing this right now? I don't even know. I'm not even trying to go through all this. This is a whole different thing. But yeah, there's a couple of females I talked to that I thought was a goddamn clone. It might sound crazy. I know this shit sound fucking. I know it might sound bonkers, but I want to get into stuff like that more in depth, man. And if they ain't clones, it tells me there's only a couple different types of people, a couple different types of characters in the world. There ain't too many different types of characters, believe it or not. You might think there's millions of people, all these different people. We don't fall into too many different categories, yo. Trust me. And hit the goddamn like button. I ain't see that one goddamn time when I was there. Man, hit the goddamn like button, Joker. Do me a favor and hit the like button. Hit the like button. Do a little Joker a favor. God damn. I can't even see where the likes are at or not. I can't see nobody. That's one thing I gotta figure out. Where's the like? I guess I gotta do some more stuff to see if anybody's liking it. But I assume they not, but they never do. So hit the like button. Give a little Joker. You know what I'm saying? Throw on my bone. Taurus said, "Yep, all will be revealed." Um, yeah, and like I said, I just be into some psychological stuff. That's what I be into. I be wanting to know. Tell you the truth, I be trying to figure out my God. I'm trying to find myself is what it is. To be all honest and tell you the goddamn truth, I want to figure out who I am. That's what it really comes down to. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck I am. That's why I want to get into some psychological shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit I'm trying to figure out. Who am I? Who am I myself? You know what I mean? LeBron's runner said 10 likes. Let's get it. Word up. 10 likes. Can I get 11 goddamn likes? I see 11 people in here now, so that shouldn't be hard to get to 11 likes before I roll up out of here. There been, 44 people up in here that came and went. I could have definitely had more than 11 likes by now. Or 10 likes. But yeah, some podcasts are coming. Definitely got a relationship podcast coming I want to talk about. Harley Quinn, how you doing, young world? Definitely some relationship stuff I want to get into. You know what I'm saying? That I want to break that down. I always am passionate about relationships, even though I might, as much as I don't think love is it works out for people. At the end of the day, I'm old fashioned. I'm one of them people that believes that love conquers all. At the end of the day, that's who I am. On the outside, like I told y'all before, I'm a member, producer, and candidate or of the Hard on Thoughts campaign, but that's only because of the trauma. You know what I'm saying? Inside, I don't feel like that, but that's what life has brought me to be. A contributing member of the Hard on Thoughts campaign, president, and goddamn chief and CEO executive. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how I want to be. But that's just how. But that's just like what life has done. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, inside, that's not me deep down inside. Yeah, Taurus, hard on thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not a thought, you shouldn't feel offended by me saying that. You should be able to just be like, oh, he's just saying whatever he's saying. Like if you're not a thought, then you shouldn't be bothered. But yeah, hard on goddamn it, thoughts. But at the end of the day, I love women. And I want to, of course, like everybody else, want to be in a great relationship. You want the real thing, but goddamn it, Joker sitting around here waiting for that, you pretty much shrivel up into a goddamn skeleton before you find that in the day and time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find the right person and all that. That's what I'm saying. I got a podcast coming for all that type of stuff, man. We're gonna figure this shit out. Why the hell is everybody, goddamn it, uh, either single and miserable or in a relationship thinking you happy, waiting for the day that's gonna eventually come to make you be goddamn miserable when you walk in on your goddamn spouse doing some grimy stuff. Nobody makes it in this day. I knew two people, two relationships I think I knew in my whole life that were positive, that lasted. It looked from the outside looking in like they had everything figured. Two relationships my whole goddamn life I seen that. Two of them. I ain't talking about people who's together for the real. I'm talking about people who together and it really look like it's working for real. You know what I'm saying? So resolve problems ain't. They got this thing right here. I can't see the whole chat thing. I guess that ain't gonna work. No problems, like ain't no problems. JT Money, Browns runner said thank you. Harlem likewise. But yeah, we got to figure some of this shit out because we just sitting there. Every day that goes by, we getting consumed more and more by nonsense. Ain't nobody really trying to figure that out for real, for real. Everything's about headlines and Joker. I'm not excluding myself because we all trying to get a goddamn bag if we can get it, if it's possible. But we need some substance. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some stuff of some actual substance. So that's what we got coming. But I'm about to get up out of here now, definitely for real, because I want to talk about this Jada thing in a minute. Got some other stuff I got to do. I'm gonna come back and talk about Jada's Breakfast Club interview this morning, which was goddamn inconvenient. You know what I'm saying? She showed up at the Breakfast Club right after all this stuff, and is Jada? Did she pay this Joker to come out? I'm not gonna get it. I'm not getting into none of that right now. But that's where I'm going. Shout out to everybody that came through again. I think Taurus and Harlem Quinn came since I said that, so shout out to y'all too and everybody else, man. Y'all have a good night. Hit that like button for you dip up out of here. And everybody will sleep a goddamn better night tonight knowing that you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Everybody will be happier tonight. You did something for me. I'm happy 'cause I'm doing something for you by making you feel happy. You did something for me. Everybody's all good. Try to push a little Joker's thing. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it for real. Now I'm out of here. Much love to everybody that came through. Let me stop this thing.